Why, hello everybody, it is Kyle from Unboxed Autos, and today we are checking out the all-new 2023 GMC Canyon. Now, the Canyon has been fully redesigned from the ground up for 2023. Both the interior, exterior, and under the hood has all been revamped to make this truck better than ever. Now, right here we are looking at the Elevation model. The Elevation model is what you could call the entry-level trim model, but even that being considered, it is really a well-equipped truck in the segment. And all the Canyons, no matter if you get the Elevation trim, the AT4X, the AT4, or the Denali, they are all going to come with the same high output 2.7 liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine. It makes 310 horsepower and 430 pound-feet of torque, which is super impressive. So definitely gives this truck a lot of power. Now, in terms of design, I really like it. You can see here from the back, plenty of options in terms of functionality. We have the step right there, easy access to get into the bed. Once we open the bed here, you can see we have a lot of different tie-down points in there, a little storage right here as well. There's even an electrical outlet right there, which is great if you're camping or doing anything outdoors that you need a little power for an air pump or plenty of different use cases. Nice little 4x4 badging right there. These are pretty cool wheels. On some of the other models too, they have some two-tone ones. They look really nice as well. But again, plenty of functionality right out of the box. As you can see here, these tires are made more for in the realm of off-roading. They have a couple different other tire packages which are super heavy duty off-road tires, especially the AT4X, which is the maximum off-roading version of the Colorado. Really heavy duty tires out of the box. But look, if you guys are just looking to do something that is relatively cost efficient and still has a lot of power under the hood, the Elevation trim really has everything that you'd want or need on the truck with still a decent amount of off-road capability. Has a nice amount of ground clearance and things of that nature, all for a pretty decent price tag. Now, in terms of the interior, we of course have these two large screens here. We have the infotainment system right here, and then the driver's display right here. We'll go ahead and power it on so you can see it has a tachometer. It's this sort of the main function here on this screen. Obviously miles per hour there in the center is your speed. Some transmission temp info, oil temp, coolant temp. So some relevant information if you're towing, things like that. That's definitely something that you're going to want to keep an eye on, which is easy to do there. You can also customize the different screens, so depends on what exactly you want in terms of information. Pretty customizable right there, which is nice. Right here we have auto stop start off, link keep assist, auxiliary, if we want to have some auxiliary set up, lighting or something like that, we can do that, which is nice that it's already set and ready to go. We have the terrain response system, two-wheel high, and then four-wheel drive high as well, and auto. It's going to just be keeping it in two-wheel drive since that's what we've been driving in here. No need for four-wheel drive right now. Right here, GMC, decent shifter. Everything feels pretty nice. We have USB-C, standard USB, cool little camo design there on this insert. Nice for a phone. Pretty large space, so you should be able to fit your largest iPhone, Galaxy Note, things like that, no problem. Really do like the steering wheel. Nice quality, good leather, nice feeling, good functionality. Nice that we have this area right here to hold on to down there at the bottom. It works well and ergonomically speaking. Right here we have this right here, nice little material here, cool little design there going on. Air vent, of course. And as you step up in trim levels, this changes a little bit. Over here they add a little bit more design, but again, in terms of what you need, this is plenty of truck. It has all the functionality that you need. The high output engine, which is really a fantastic engine. We're going to go ahead actually and give you guys a little preview of what it's like to drive this car on the road in a moment. But yeah, guys, really what they do with this truck, both in terms of the design and the engine that's under the hood. Again, high output, 2.7 liter turbo, 310 horsepower, 430 pound-feet of torque, best in class. So, really a lot of capability here at a pretty decent price point. I believe the entry-level model is around $40,000 for the Elevation trim. So you get a good amount of truck for that price point for sure. So now we're gonna go ahead though and take it out here on the road, see how it drives. In terms of the suspension and just the overall comfort, it does a really phenomenal job at soaking up the bumps and giving this vehicle a really high quality ride. Again, given the road surface here is a very bumpy. We have some potholes and loose gravel, but the car handles it really well. Again, the ride comfort here is super good. The interior noise levels are very low, so definitely impressed with that. Again, in terms of the ride comfort, and the noise insulation is really good. Now, in terms of power and handling and things like that, I haven't really gotten it out on the road yet, but in a moment we will, and we'll kind of give you guys a little update. But again, in terms of a trail vehicle, I think this will do really well. I love the size of it. So it's going to be really good, fitting into those tighter spaces that maybe, you can't fit with something that's going to be larger, like like an F-150 or a Sierra, or, honestly, even a Ford Bronco. Those are, quite wide. So this is going to be, a really good trail car. And, there's a lot of power here under the engine. And it will be something that provides, again, a nice amount of low-end torque there with that 430 pounds of torque there from the turbocharger. In terms of on-road driving, that same nice, stable driving feel comes across on the pavement. I really must admire this super quiet ride. The engine noise could be a little better managed. You do hear that four-cylinder a bit through the vehicle, but in terms of road noise and everything like that, super muted, definitely very quiet, which is great. And then, in terms of performance, it's quite peppy, quite peppy. Really do, again, the handling's super good. The pickup, engine response, transmission, is also good. It's very good. So, yeah, I think if you're looking for a truck that provides, a very good driving experience, pretty refined in this smaller truck segment, then I think that this would definitely be a good option for you. Well, guys, that's all I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed our review here on the 2023 GMC Canyon. Please feel free to drop any comments in the comment section below, and we'll be sure to get back to you. Until next time, I'm Kyle from Unboxed Autos.